Three Rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela. We are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Okay, break.
Right to the air is Huntley. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now, on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Harris running straight ahead. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, Pickett. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Here's Pickett. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Finding room at midfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
To throw, Huntley. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Dixon complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now here's the option play going left. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game and all that.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, heal up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Pickett. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On the give, this is Harris. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The play over before it really got started thanks to Pete Werner. The Steelers at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
On 2nd and 12, Pickett. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. Back to throw here. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 41-yard line. Pickett to throw on first down. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. They find some open field here. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 35 yards. And the Steelers have moved out in front. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Huntley to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
Come on. Hey.
That's Olave bringing in another one. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
18, 5 years. Got 60, got 60.
Here's Huntley. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play calling is working very well for them right now. The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Pickett back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Pickett. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 21-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Quick throw to Olave. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 18 more yards there and another first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
How about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went.
Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. The 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. And sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And to be honest, this first half hasn't been anything they'd be really proud about. So they needed something like this to change their fortunes. Now they need to make sure they finish this one off, not just with points, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and you see the final number there on how far that ball traveled. Pretty impressive. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Huntley. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again, Huntley. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Hold it ready. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tyler Huntley, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Saints have got it back to within a score. Lutz with the extra point, and they're within 7 now at 28-21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Pickett will look to throw it here. That's caught by the 6'8" tight end, Zach Gentry. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Third and 2, Pickett. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To the air on first down with Pickett. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw again on second down. Pickett. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, in a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick six, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
The kick by Lutz is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Final play of the first half. Here's Pickett. He'll let it fly for Austin. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only... to the 16-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Pickett. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Well, obviously the pass rush gets the glory and the statistics on this play. But the coverage, they deserve a ton of credit, too. Denied open windows, erased the quarterback's targets one by one. Everywhere he looked, someone was covered. Only a matter of time before someone got there to bring him down.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Pickett. He'll look to throw it. And that will be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Boswell's kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And their three-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a three-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun. Huntley looking long for Thomas. It got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
19-5.
Back to throw. Huntley. They'll get this out to Kamara. Room here to run. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Kamara fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this 3rd quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got to move it downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football. And that ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
18, let's go.
On 1st down, Huntley. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, Huntley. Completes it to Dixon. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field.
Here.
He'd get lost behind the defensive line.
Big thing, all right. Can't believe I can't get nobody, bro. And what league?
Looking to throw on second down.
That new league? Yeah, bro.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Fuck you, that.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the
Thanks,
field so
bro.
far. That's his second interception of the game.
Hey, boy, when I hear you say shit like that, that just music to my ears, man. Shit is incredible. Let me see who I can sign in this free agency, bro. Look like I gotta stick with Tua, bro. I don't got no quarterback, man. I only target 2 people. Then I'm gonna get rid of this chorus. This receiver too.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Samuel, you put a bid on Samuel, right? Curtis Samuel. Yeah, that nigga don't want to come over here. His interest is very low. Paris Campbell interest low.
So the opening play of the drive goes back.
Oh yeah.
Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll be out of bounds just
Tyrone Johnson.
First down there on a pick.
93 speed, 90 acceleration.
For an effective play there.
Nah, you stay as a shit. Bird, you 5'9". Can't be nothing with you. 5'8". You know too. Ashton. Evans. Well, Fuller want to come back though.
I guess I need to clarify. I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but
Perryman want to come back.
Pass as he popped it forward. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Pickett. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
If they want a first,
Oh, St. Brown brother out here. That nigga 6'5". But that nigga got it. 6'69", 68 overall. But.
Now Pickett. Throwing left sideline complete. It's Austin. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
As a general manager, you're counting on your 1st and 2nd round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
And plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack. And I know
What the fuck that nigga just went? That Jeff guy. Just had him on
occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
Did he just leave? Oh, how the fuck they just do that?
In the end zone, touchdown Steelers.
This guy.
A great play there. With his
The what play?
touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here.
And what you is it touchdown?
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to win.
Damn, Calvin Ridley going to the Jaguars for a 5-year deal too, bro.
Operating from the gun.
I ain't no Ridley play that Bama.
Looking left side of, he's got a man. That's Johnson. And pass.
Gone. I'm trying to find it.
He's out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Clock management.
Trying to find another safe receiver. I only got 3. Wilson and Walden. I need one more. I think I'll draft one. If not, I'll pick one up in the free agency.
Second half. Here's 1st and 10.
I'm trying to get this nigga.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, you want a 3-year deal? I ain't trying to sign nobody for no 3-year deal.
That huge loss
makes
this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Looking to throw.
You know what? I'll bring him in. Fuck it. Bring that nigga Jeff in. He just gonna sit on the butt.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6.
I don't know if something's got to be turned off in the vent.
This defense just continues.
I don't know about that.
And now they add on to that.
They do. Oh well. So big. Fuck it.
6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't.
You got 52 though, right?
They'll start the drive from the.
But you got 52. I said you got 52.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Huntley's throw caught by Olave. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
What you got?
Operating from the gun.
You got to start the quarterback? Yeah, you probably got to move like this. Oh, yeah. You probably do got to fix for him.
The big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
To throw on 2nd down. Huntley going right back to Michael Thomas. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
I'm trying to think about
right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
I'll wait till next season to find somebody in free agency. I can't sign nobody but 2 players. I don't let go down to everybody on the team.
Dixon complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Huntley to throw.
Go ahead and roll me a joint.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
Oh, let me watch this
17
game real
yards
quick before
out.
this shit
And the
over and see what the
Saints
hell
have
you
got
talking
it
about.
back to a
Oh,
two-score
this
game
San
here in the
Fran
fourth.
team, bitch, even though they 7-10, bitch, they
Let's
overall
get on the
87
extra
across the
point.
board. They
And
still
the
can beat
lead will
my
be
ass.
cut down to 14.
Go
Two
ahead.
scores down, two timeouts at their
But you say you
disposal.
gotta use it though.
This is a critical onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. A little jet sweep to start the drive. 20, 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Benny Snell, his first touchdown of the year. And the Steelers
When I be running?
are about to put an end to their two-game losing
All right.
streak as they
Play with
add on
it.
to
Play with
their
it.
lead.
All right, keep playing with him.
Extra point put through by Boswell.
Keep going out there, don't want to dot niggas up.
Touchdowns at 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25.
Oh, I'm supposed to tune in. Where my phone went? Oh, I was trying to see what's up with them.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner.
This is a high-scoring game right here.
Sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys need to start to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us?
I think you on the mic, bro.
The next time out. This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. Touchdown. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays.
But I can hear me, though.
Moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going
I can hear me.
Another throw on
Bro, listen.
and this one incomplete as well. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating.
Bro, how?
To throw the football all
How? I'm watching your stream. How?
It just doesn't look like things are in sync.
That shit crazy, bro. Bro, yo. How? I'm watching your stream,
Get
bro.
him, man. On the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Talk about two sides of the ball at cross purposes because
Bro, how do I hear myself?
for the offense, for the defense, they still want to get a few
How the fuck I hear myself on your shit?
They love this ball game.
You don't hear yourself no more.
Add their stats, and maybe
Yeah.
some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
Yeah, I still hear myself, bro.
Damn, boy.
To keep the drive alive. And this one is
Bro, why are what the fuck?
go for it with such
Hey, Charlie, y'all on your shit, bro.
possession here turns over
Let me mute Mike. Let me see.
in the red zone.
Now I can hear you. I can hear you on your stream. Oh. Man, I don't know what's going on with my shit. Why is that shit doing that?
Twice more as they take a knee here. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
I knew that shit was gonna be trash.
A 2nd and 11 for the 19. That one looks like he'll throw here. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch, and it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what the quarterback has done.
Just pick it right, boy.
Kick it away after the touchdown.
After this game, they might tell Pickett to get a... I don't like that shit.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again. I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
18 rattlers, 18 rattlers.
Here's Huntley. He finds his man, complete. It's Dixon. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time.
I don't get that. How can I hear myself on the screen? That's crazy.
But on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw.
I'm about to go outside some more, but I don't know how that happened.
Complete team victory.
So for Pittsburgh, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll have another...